And today at Jordan Motorsports in Portland, Oregon, with the website jordanmotorsports.com and the phone number 503-213-4434. And if you didn't write that down, you can just rewind the video. We bring you another holy grail, another needle in the haystack, a one California owner since new, clean title, CARFAX certified, 2005 GMC Sierra 2500 HD in the rarest combination, extended cab, short bed, four-wheel drive, SLE fully loaded with every option that was offered by the GM in the year. Clean title, CARFAX certified. There is no accidents or damage history ever on this truck. Only thing has ever been replaced on it is the rear tailgate, because the gentleman damaged it with his trailer. There's no dents, there's no scratches, there's no paint issues, there's no clear coat peeling or fading on this truck at all. Super clean truck, but hold on, this is where it gets better. This truck came with a 1-inch file of all service records since new. Gentleman ordered this truck, purchased it in 2005, and has owned it all of its life until now. It does come with all the original books, all the original manuals and hand tags, but with all the and these are, it's not just one paper. These are a group of paper in each group. All the service records since new. It's got, even on CARFAX, over 35 documented service records. Now, what makes this truck even more special, it is 100% rust and corrosion free. There's no rust on the truck. There's no rust on the frame. There's no rust on the body. There's no rust on the belly or the bed at all. It is as good as it gets. I am trying to go as slow and do a close-up. The paint looks like it just rolled out of the assembly line. This truck is 100% stock. It has never been tuned, has never been modified. The only upgrade and modification to this truck is the new 2-inch level kit that we just installed on it, and the brand new upgraded BILSTEIN 5100 series shocks. Tires also have been upgraded to 285s, which is equivalent to 33-inch. They are a 10-ply backcountry AT2 tires. They're not brand new, but they're almost brand new. I think they got about 5,000 miles on them or even less. The bed of this truck is also like new, and I'll show you that. But since I'm here, when I say it is 100% rust-free, that is not a joke. That is not an exaggeration. There is no surface rust. There's no corrosion, not on the bolts, not on the rockers, not on the belly. This is as good as it gets. This truck has had the easiest life in Southern California. Garage kept, still has all the original VIN tags and factory stickers on it. Take a look at these bolts. Enough said. I don't need to keep blah 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 about no rust. If you don't realize that this truck is just minty on the undercarriage, I don't know what to tell you. Even though this is an SLE, it is a fully loaded SLE with the factory fender flares, paint to match the truck. I just had the front bumper diffuser refinished, and I chose to paint this where it's usually black, because to me that is such a nice upgrade on these trucks, especially when they're in white. It makes it look super sharp. There's no rock chips on the hood. There's a couple that has been touched up. A couple right here and one right here. I'm sure there's a couple more, but I've had my touch-up lady go through this truck, so it's been completely touched up and reconditioned. Wheels are in excellent condition. You got running boards, very nice anti-slip skid running boards. But let's talk about the bed liner here. When I say it's laser straight, it is laser straight. Same goes for the bed rails. Look at that, laser straight bed rails. Now, don't take my word. Let's take a look. Look at this bed. This is a 22-year-old bed that is in new condition. There's not a dent. There's not a crease in this bed whatsoever. Gentleman had a camper on it, and he had a gooseneck that he had removed, and he's got the plug for it. And there's your mounts for the fifth wheel tailgate that he had on. Rear defroster, factory rear defroster, factory tinted windows. Take a look at the factory hitch. When I say there's no corrosion, doesn't get any much better than that. There's your rear BILSTEIN 5100s. Look at that undercarriage here. Just unreal. There's your spare tire. This is a perfect example of a great survivor that we have here at Jordan Motorsports in Portland, Oregon. Now, being in Portland, Oregon, we have the nicest stuff here and the cleanest, but guess what? I can ship this truck right to your front door. I'm gonna start talking about shipping and financing earlier in the video. I'm trying to make these videos shorter while still keeping the quality of them and showing you everything about the truck. Part of what we do here, we inspect everything. These rubbers, the rubber moldings, headliner, take a look at this headliner. It has been very well kept up. There is no sagging, there's no stains, there's no rips. And these trucks are very well known of the headliner sagging. So either they've had the headliner redone, or this is just an impossibly very well cared for truck that's been stored inside, not in extreme heat or temperature changes. Look at the entryway. This is not a Mercedes. This is not a Rolls Royce. This is a working truck. And it is not all beat up whatsoever. Factory all-weather mats all the way around. Carpet in excellent condition. Same goes for the seats. There's your jack and tools. And take a look at these seats. Literally like new. Same goes for the front. No, guess what? This is not a restoration. This is the real deal. These are the original 20-year-old seats. They're just well cared for. They're not beat up. This truck has 113,000 miles. Let's do the math together. 113,000 miles. Divide the 113 over 22 years. If I'm doing my math right, about 5,000 miles a year. That is extremely low miles. These door indicators have been upgraded to LED reflectors. Everything works as designed. Only thing that doesn't work as designed, which is a very common issue, and you guys would know, is the power extendable and retractable mirrors. But they actually sell the kit for the gears, because the gears wear on these. The mirrors still function. You can control them with your switch, up, down, side to side. But to extend these mirrors, you gotta give them the little taps as you're pushing the button and they will extend. But I know they sell the kit, and if you really wanna just make them operate 100%, you can just do the kit, a little couple-hour project on the weekend, and you're good to go. All the headlights, every light bulb on this truck works and operates as designed. Now, just because the previous owner took excellent care of this truck, we still ran it through our shop to take it up to a couple notches to our expectations, and we just did a fresh service, including a fresh oil change and an oil filter. We did a new air filter. We also replaced the front idler control arm with the bracket. We did brand new wiper blades. We did AC service and a fresh charge. And the AC blows super, super cold on this truck. We also did a coolant flush, a fresh alignment, a new alignment after doing the leveling kit and installing the new shocks. And when I tell you this truck is ready to rock, this truck is ready to rock. As for the interior, the only flaw I can see, which is also very common in these, is this right here. You gotta push it in, it pops out sometimes, but that's at the bottom because I'm showing it to you. Nobody would mention any of this stuff. Only me here at Jordan Motorsports, because I get super detailed in these videos. I want you to see and know everything about the truck that you are buying. So when you get this truck, when you see this truck, there is no surprises at all. This is 22 years old. This is an 05 DURAMAX. I know, it is unbelievable to see it in this condition. A little couple scuffs right here at the edge of the steering wheel. That is about it. Now, here's the seat motors. There's the front motor going up, front motor going down. Let's do the back motors. Here's the back motor going down, back motor going up. There's the whole seat forward and whole seat backwards. What I love about this setup and this spec is having the extended cab, short bed. These trucks just rally. They're so easy to maneuver, so easy to park. They measure out to smaller than a regular standard 4-door sedan. You still get 6-passenger seating. You still got all the power to tow whatever it is that you're looking to tow. I gotta show you this. I mean, look at this underwell area. This is just unbelievable. Look at it, it's not beat up or any of that stuff. Look under the bed, literally like new. And you know, if anybody knows these back countries, this is Les Schwab's brand of the Toyo tires. Okay, so let's pop the hood. Let's turn the lights on. Let's turn the hazards on. There's your horn. Obviously it works. Let's turn the stereo down. It's got a pretty nice Kenwood upgraded stereo, and it looks like it's got Bluetooth as well. And it's got a remote control right here. Anyways, back to here's the wipers first speed. Let's go to the second speed. And let's go to the third speed. Okay, we'll turn that off. We got the lights on. Got the fog lights. Let's get the cab lights. We'll turn the hazards on. Let's take a look. We'll pop the hood. Here's your headlights, turn signals. Here's your fog lights. Now, I can ship this truck right from my showroom right to your front door, no matter where you live. Whether you live in New York or Michigan, Rhode Island, Vermont, Texas, Mississippi, Kansas, Missouri. Oh, this one is out. Must just happen, or after the detail, we'll get that addressed because I service them, then I take them detail. Sometimes water gets in them, so we got one license plate bulb there. Anyways, shipping them wherever you are, whether you're in Texas or Florida, Chicago, Utah, Denver, Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona. You got the built-in lights. So whatever you are, I can help you ship it right to your front door. I deal with shippers on the daily basis. I have shipped thousands of trucks. We do this as a courtesy because these trucks have lasted for all this age, and I want to get it to you in the same condition it leaves here. We only use A+ rated shippers. I vet them, make sure they're insured, bonded, and we do not use brokers. So the same truck and trailer that your truck leaves here on, that's the same one that's bringing it to you. Not brokering the load between multiple companies and etc., or using a broker and he's just trying to fill loads. Once the truck leaves here, usually I have it to you within 4 to 5 days, even if you're cross country. Now, here's the original insulation, and that's a common issue with the Chevys and GMs. There's your coolant flush, fresh coolant. Batteries are less than a year old. I think they're 7 months old, both batteries. Take a look at these jams, how well and clean they are. There's no corrosion, not on the engine, not anywhere. Got the upgraded green serpentine belt. Door alternator, door air conditioning compressor, AC compressor. Got a new filter here. This thing just purrs. With that being said, and I mean thousands and thousands of dollars went into all these services and records right here. No money was spared to make sure this thing isn't always in tip-top shape. Now, guess what? While I'm showing you stuff, I'm gonna keep talking. I can qualify this truck for new car financing. What that means is, because your credit union or your bank or all credit unions and banks do not finance over 12 or 15 years old. And usually if they're gonna do it, they will penalize you for the interest rate and for the term. Where I can qualify it for new car financing. I can finance it up to 84 months. That's the mirrors I'm showing you. And as low as 7.3% on approved credit. If you got good credit, I got you, I'll finance you. The other issue that you might have with your bank or your credit union, they use Kelley Blue Book or NADA for a value guide. Well, Kelley Blue Book or NADA think this truck is worth about $14,000, $13,000. You know and I know what $12,000 or $13,000 will get you. That's not the case here. So I can finance it for the correct value And only me can do that here at Jordan Motorsports. All right, now let's take a look inside here. Let's turn the lights off before I forget them. Let's turn all that off. There's our overdrive, is right here. Our tow haul, and there's on and off. So we know that works. Let's put it in neutral. Let's go to 4-wheel drive. That's 4 high. Now here's 4 low. Back to 4 high. Back to 2 high. Let's put that right. Now with the upgraded stereo, they also connected the volume so you can control the volume from the steering wheel. Alright. And here's your cigarette lighter. I haven't tried it. Let's try it. And I'll show you that. I like these because you can turn the airbag off on the passenger side. There's the lighter, so we know that works. Let's check out the AC, and it is blowing cold. When I said it is blowing super cold, it is. It's way below that. Let me get my laser in here. It is. This thing is in the low 20s. I would not doubt it. But obviously, you know, this is super, super low. Fresh service, newer AC compressor, and a fresh charge. That is unheard of. That's way too cold. And like I said, we went through the full suspension and steering in the front, super nice and tight. One finger. There is no play in the steering wheel at all. You got your trailer brakes. So you're really dialed. Everything that you'd want is in here. Oh, let's turn the hazards off. There's your dome lights, back lights, and let's move this stuff here. Let's put that. There's your storage area, and you got the seat below. So excellent condition interior, like new. Suspension has been gone through, tie rods, inners, outers, etc. Brand new BILSTEIN 5100s, almost brand new set of 33-inch backcountry ATs, 10 plies, extended cab short bed, 1 California owner since new, every service record since new, a whole file this thick, that's the red file for it, all the original books, manuals, excellent condition bed, paint like new. Let's go over the roof paint as well. This is that dream truck, and it is your chance to own it today. I hunt for these trucks. An extended cab short bed is just as rare, if not rarer, than a crew cab long bed. So if this is what you're after, let's make it yours. Do not hesitate. Give me a call, 503-213-4434. Check it out on the website, jordanmotorsports.com. If you're looking for a price, go to the website. I do not put prices on my YouTube videos because prices can change at any time. And if I'm going to change the price, I am not looking to redo this video. We are Jordan Motorsports. We're located in Portland, Oregon. We ship nationwide. We specialize in pre-emission, low mileage, 100% rust-free trucks. Do not get fooled by the competition or them taking a picture or two of the undercarriage or not mentioning the undercarriage at all, or the services that they do. Ask for videos just like this. If I can do it, they can do it. There's a reason they don't. Let's make this thing yours.